How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hi, I'm Nerd Dad Mike. As always, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me for a little while as we continue our Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play series. The end of last episode, we had been made the arbiter or defense attorney for Sunry, a Republic war hero who has been accused of murder here on the planet Manaan. So we spoke with Sunry, got his side of the story. We now need to go speak with the witnesses at the hotel. There we go. Now we can move around a little bit. First, we want to talk with Laura, Sunry's wife.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Your husband might not be so innocent, Laura.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
All right. Let's go ahead and head over to speak with the witnesses at the hotel. That we need to head over to the East Courtyard. What do we have here?
Precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Sith and Republic should not be mixing together. They are just bickering all over Ahto City here on Manaan. We need to come down here, and to the left, this will be our hotel.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh?
That's
Well,
me.
The hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want, too.
Let's see. What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Seems like they were having an affair. Tell me what you saw the night of the
The
murder.
Sith woman, Elasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
Oh, really? You will testify that he left before the shot.
Yeah, I'll tell the court Sunry left before the shot went off.
I guess this is what they call working the system. Not that I'm objecting. I just hope the Selkath don't find out about it.
Now, was there anything else you wanted?
Who are the other
There were only
witnesses?
2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally, I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
No, I think that's it for now.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Let's go and talk with Feareth Me.
You with the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
Oh, you mean they were having a relationship?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Oh, I think you did. What did you see?
Well, one time, I saw Alasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
So Alasa was a dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
All right, then. Sunry was trying to turn a dark Jedi. They were apparently having an affair. Glupor.
Chiki kun selkat, John amulira ton glupor. Glupor kimba no kun nek lorja.
I have questions about the murder of Alasa.
Glupor ton hit wanaji selkat agi inko tune. Glupor mulira, chuna mulira. Tonk glupor kipa non kun nek sit abog.
Oh? What did you see?
Glupor chi itakanki chana kilikon. Glupor nibo jimata wipun nage. Tong abag sunsham u glupor ninong. Glupor tong hit wamaji selkat ag inko tune. Tong kimba no kun nikset abog.
That's twice now he's brought up her room. So what about her room?
Glupor picha ge borang turang. Glupor wanki yuma bat malyo no wish. Glupor no una pangpa mulira kongking.
Someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor?
Kun mulira slimo poiwanga kun makachisa glupor. Tong abog
Told me.
sitchan
That's how I know.
glupor ninong kili. Glupor chiwa aita kang kicha na selkat. Glupor nibo mulira glupo. Ni
So the Sith
Glupor siya.
paid
Glupor
Glupor to
pampa
plant
ki
Sunry's
mulira
metal
kungking. Glupor
at the crime
chachopa.
scene.
Si chawa wish kun. Tong itselkat mama jiko na. Glupor ag inko tune. Glupor no molira, chuna mulira, tongpa no kun. Glupor chachopa. Glupor bagwa shank konti machid Glupor.
Interesting. Come on, Jolee, move. Get out of the way.
Sure.
There we go. Mysterious man.
Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Alasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Proxies of the government. The embassies? I think so.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start, if If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Why should I believe you?
Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Interesting. Well, let's start with the Republic Embassy since it's right here. Get in? Cannot get in. Alright, so how can we get in? Talking to this guy.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Well, let's see. I'm investigating the Sunry case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
Any chance the Republic is
The Republic? Well, that makes no sense. Sunry has no enemies in the Republic, and his conviction will make all of our jobs more difficult. If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
Okay. On a mission for the Jedi Council.
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
It's like a star map.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Oh, a little quid pro quo, huh? You want to tell me?
Don't think you can manipulate me, Jedi. The Republic Diplomatic Corps has to deal with the Sith all the time, so we're very resistant to mental influence.
Well, damn.
Your only real choice is to help me so I can help you.
Fine, what do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Faraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith Embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Well, how can I get into the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Is there another
We
way?
managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
And is there another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I think we're going to try interrogating the prisoner.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Alright, so we are able... Oh. Alright, so we are able to get into the Republic Embassy now. And there's something that we want to do in here that has to deal with the Sunry murder trial as well.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck,
No,
you're gonna need it. This is
really
our main
not.
computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
What do I have to
The
do?
encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Alright. There's something we need to access in here. We want to slice the Republic system. Summary bay door. No. We want this. We want to access the restricted data archives. Sunry incident archive. Computer screen switches to a fisheye view from some sort of small surveillance device. A beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks farther into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. Oh, Sunry. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunry murdering Alasa. Well, that is not helpful for our defense at all. No, we're here. We might as well interrogate the Sith prisoner.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
What did they do?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Yes.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
What do I have to work with?
What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
Oh, lovely.
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
Yes, we should.
Hey, you! Wake up! Someone wants to talk to you.
Now, let's see if there is, if I can remember the pattern.
What do you want?
The dialogue to actually unlock this. So, I believe we know about your companion.
What companion?
Perhaps we would give you back to the Sith, but
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
You can't do this to me. They would kill me in ways too horrible for you to imagine.
Let's try something else.
What do you want?
Now we bring up the wife.
Tila? How did you find out about her?
And talk or something may happen to her.
All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
All right. So, let's go do that. Let's head to the Sith base. Maybe we can find something that will help us in our defense for Sunry. So we are his defense attorney. Because what we found at the Republic Embassy is definitely not going to help our case. It's going to hinder it quite a lot, actually. We're kind of screwed. Hopefully we can find something, anything, at the Sith Embassy.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
Fine, here's your 20 credits. This is a public street. You can have your credits when you take them from my cold dead hand. Yep, I like that one.
You talk big, but remember what we did to Taris.
Oh, I know full well. I was on Taris when you did it. You couldn't get me then, you can't get me now. And as far as being on your list, I'm on a lot of people's lists, so that doesn't bother me. Emporium? No, we're not doing any shopping. Not right now. Maybe a little later. Sith Diplomat?
I know you. You're the arbiter in the murder trial. Elassa was a friend of mine. If there's any justice in the galaxy, they'll feed Sunry to the Phyrexians. Shouldn't you be preparing for the trial? What are you doing here?
I have business with the Sith.
Ha! We know who we have business with. If you don't know how to get in, then we don't want anything to do with you. Now back off.
I know the passcode.
Oh, really? You mean someone like you actually has some real purpose inside? Well then, what is it?
Zeta 245698 Alpha.
Yes, well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
Alright, so before we go into the Sith Embassy, there is something else that we need to go and do. Because we can only complete this quest while in the Sith Embassy, and we only get to go into the Sith Embassy just the once. So we need to go and find a certain Cellcat. If I can remember where he is. Cellcats here. We're on the east, right? So we actually need to go back to the west. this is going to be... Yeah, that's for the swoop bikes. We need to go back to the west side. Should have done this earlier, but it just occurred to me as we were about to go into the Sith Embassy. We have more to do down here. Office to west. I think we still need to go to actual onto west, not the west central. Get out of here, Sith. Alright, we found him. Maybe? Is that who we needed to? It's truly a wonder to behold. What are you talking about? Alright, now what do you want me to do? Information. Why do you need me for this?
I like this. Aren't the Republic supposed to be the good guys?
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place it doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
Alright, I'll look into it. So now we need to find out why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. It is not the quest we were looking for. That's who we were looking for. No friend of the Sith? No, sir. No, sir, I am not. Alright, what are you talking about? So, the Sith show up, and Selkath teenagers, young adults, start disappearing, and you want me to investigate the disappearances. Alright, I will look into the disappearances for you. Alright, so now that we have gotten the quest that we needed to do while we are in the Sith Embassy, that is going to be the end of this episode, everybody. We will pick up the next episode with going to the Sith Embassy, apparently trying to find the reason behind the young Selkath disappearances, and looking for more evidence and clues for our Sunry murder investigation. Until next time, if you guys are enjoying any of the content, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel. All of those things greatly support the channel, and they truly do mean the world to me, seeing those from you guys. And until next time, you guys take care of yourselves, be well, may the Force be with you, and I'll see you next time for some more Knights of the Old Republic.